All right, what is good? YouTube, going to be back testing my 70% win rate model. As you see right here, we don't have too much statistics on it, but we're just trying to build. So currently the account's up 15,000 over about a month, span of a month and a half, maybe 2 months. And we have a 71% win rate, 1.3 R. This might vary. This could probably drop off to 65, maybe at the lowest I could see it going. But I want to keep this RR right in the 1.3 to 1.5 range. And yeah, let's get into it. Where'd I end off? Okay, yeah, a new week here. So let me clear up the chart from last week. And if you want to see where I have all these posted, you can just check the channel. I'm going to start posting all of these just because I record them anyways. So, you know, might as well post them. And let me pull up news. December 23rd, 2024. So this is actually Christmas week. I'm going to be super risk off just because of conditions. I'm not going to trade Christmas Day or the next day, probably, maybe not even Christmas Eve. So just because in real life I would not be trading that. I would be off the charts doing whatever I want to do. Okay, so first thing I'm noticing here is this. We have a little SMT at this 4 hour, but I do like this buy side up here. I could potentially see this getting drawn towards. Let me get my setup feels weird right now. I'm not gonna lie. Let me fix my mic. Got it. Okay, so yeah, we tapped that 4 hour, so that does not need to get hit. I would like for it to get hit, to be honest. Maybe we dig a little lower and NQ takes it also, but we do have an SMT there. So just going to keep that in mind that does not need to get drawn towards. Ideally, I'm bullish here. Pretty good displacement up above here. I just want this range to get rebalanced and then possibly take longs towards London highs. London high is not protected from anything, I don't believe. Yeah, London high is not protected at all, so I would definitely want to see that come up, possibly get targeted. And I believe there's no news today. Let me make sure. Yeah, just orange folder stuff, so I don't really care too much about that. 10 a.m. could definitely do something. Consumer confidence and sentiment normally do. Okay, now let's skip to open. Bam. Okay, so here's open. Displacing off this SMT. I'm just gonna mark this out just so we know. Here's the opening candle. We put in equal highs, swept equal highs, souped out this high here. Okay, so we actually open up a 15-minute gap. Took out this ITH here, nice. So SMT there. 5 minute actually displaces lower. I can't take anything because we're currently inside of 15. So and now we have news. So as you see, 15-minute is respecting. We did come down and put in an internal SMT. So at this point, I don't need to see shorts play out. We have 2 SMTs here. I actually like longs if this respects. Yeah, it's clearly not respecting it. So we're actually going to soup out this internal low here. Now we're going to dump. Okay, this is what I did say I wanted all morning. So I'm going to see if this 5-minute opens. Okay, perfect. So 5-minute opens. This is your condition. I will take longs if this gets inverted with a good candle at least. I don't want to take nothing stupid. Okay, so really slow. Really slow. Typically, I like to see candles with speed. I like to see inversions with speed. It's just a flip and order flow. I want that V shape, and this is not giving me that. I like the targets, but I don't really love this trade. I don't think I would take this. This is everything I want structurally, but I would have to put my stop here because there's a good chance that this does get reswept. I'm not gonna lie. I just don't love the fact that this is stalling so heavily. I'm very bullish. I like longs. I like the idea of it, but I'm not gonna take this. How many candles does this take since we interacted? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nah. 25 minutes to invert. I'll tape read this. Mark up the break even as this high. Yeah, we'll tape read this. I'm not going to take this personally. Let me get my journal just to mark up everything I was taking with my thought process. Hold up. Sorry, I should have had this pulled up prior. All right, week backtesting sessions. Bam, add a page. Okay, what's the date? Monday 23rd. Okay, so we're gonna tape read this one here. Not taking this. We'll see what it does though. So it's already 11. Now we have made equal lows and we're continuing to stall. So no trades for me to take here. Obviously, I'm just gonna watch the 5 minutes, see if it delivers. Okay, so break even there. And did we hit London highs? No London highs, but should go there. Yeah, there's London highs right there. So obviously this trade took 3 hours to deliver to London highs, which is pretty crazy. Obviously I would have been out at 1 hour for sure. I'm not gonna sit here and wait past 12 for my trade to hit. Normally I want it to hit in like 30 minutes. But yeah, gonna mark this out. Just super slow inversion, and that's why I think it took forever. Just no momentum, especially with Christmas week, no news. And yeah, let's journal this here. Get what we took. Nice. So 1 for 1 on a tape read. I just wouldn't take that. Too much reasons to fade it, I think, which it's part of trading. Sometimes you're gonna fade setups and they're gonna hit. So sometimes you're gonna take setups and they're gonna lose. All right, so right here we are displacing past that daily high, or really sweeping it, not displacing yet, but I would want to see us displace past this because I don't want to target a low that already swept out this 4 hour. I like this hourly gap a lot up here. I think this is definitely a pretty clear level that we could run to. Just because it's up past 50%, it's a major PD array. We're at all-time highs, so I'm assuming we're already bullish. But I don't like all this under us. Is this a 24th? I don't think I would really be trading this day, but I'll look at it, I guess. I'll go on a trade lighter than normal if I do love something, but let's see how we move off open, really. That's the main thing for me right now. Okay, so London lows is not sponsored at all. Once again, yesterday, as you saw, bias was perfect yesterday. I said I wanted London lows, and today is pretty much the same thing except opposite direction. I want to see shorts, maybe 2 London lows. If we get a good death candle at open, I would need to see that. Okay, so we displace into that gap right there. We are leaving a ton of lows beneath us, which is why I'm not comfortable longing. Okay, displacing pretty heavily on the 4 hour. Yeah, so displacing super, super heavily to the upside. 4 hour, very bullish close here. So this was my condition. We respect my condition, and then we deliver higher. So that tells me the draw is most likely going to be higher. That 4 hour close is super bullish. So yeah. We have that 1 hour. We just made equal lows. We took that. Okay, this is really clean. We are in a 4 hour or 4 minute though. So I'm gonna wait here for some confirmation of my bias. Would be really nice. Maybe a resweep. We just hit a 15 now, so that kind of changes things for sure. I'm not longing this high on Christmas Eve. I don't care. This plays, it plays. This 2 minute would be it didn't even invert. There it goes. So yeah, it looks like nothing in my opinion. Literally just looks like we're gonna start chopping around, which I don't think is ideal to be really trading here. We have this 5 minute inversion, but at this point I'd just rather not touch this market. This is not, if it's not exactly what I want to see, I'm not taking anything really. So yeah, as you see, fading this 5 minute here saves me from a stupid loss. So yesterday it didn't save me, today it did save me. And yeah, it's 11, so I'm just gonna go to the next day here. And we are just continuously displacing higher. Okay, it's Christmas Day. I don't know where 9 a.m. is. Gonna skip again. Hopefully we pull something up. Okay, day after Christmas, we have 8:30 red folder. Very interesting. Have not took a trade this week. 2 trading days. Did not touch the market, so this is kind of what I was expecting with a Christmas week. And yeah, we hit this 4 hour gap. I think it is very, very clear that we are bullish here. We most likely want to run back to all-time highs. This 4 hour would be the condition, which it gets hit, and then we invert this hourly. So in my opinion, I'm fully expecting this hourly to be the draw. Because we inverted this condition, if we had an SMT here, that would be amazing, but we don't. So I'll mark out this low for a possible resweep, but I would definitely be expecting this hourly draw to get hit. Now looking at London, yeah, we have a reason to go higher for sure. London's unsponsored, super bullish higher time frame. Hit that unfilled 4 hour, delivered off of it pretty nicely. Okay. So 15 minute equal lows. This is a pretty confident draw for me. I'm always confident in equal lows. Maybe open gives us some sort of Judas lower. Ideal scenario would be an open here. Maybe an SMT made this a low and then longs up to that 1 hour draw. But that is asking for a lot when this is the 5 minute chart. So this is also an 8:30 data low. So I could actually short to that if we give the, okay, this is pretty nice. I do like this here. Is this a 1 minute? Yeah, this is a 1 minute gap. I will take this 1 minute if it inverts with a good candle. Not the best inversion for sure. But we do have those equal lows. I'm pretty confident that these will get hit. Oh, I don't like how this did not get swept. Yeah, I don't like that. I definitely don't like that. But we did hit a 4 hour or the 1 hour. Let's see where we are in a range. Yeah, we hit that. So if we could resweep, that'd be amazing, but this could easily just dump from here. So yeah, be weary. Oh, it's gonna dump. Nice. Yeah, so as you see, this high ends up not mattering. but it's now 4 hours. So this is where longs are really nice. I would love longs here. If we could get some sort of structure. Okay, this is fucking beautiful. 4, 3. Please invert with a good candle. Bro, what is all this, man? I'm gonna take this here. I'm confident in this. This is definitely not your A+ setup, I will say, but I think we're bullish higher time frame. I don't see a reason for us to not hit that 4 hour. ES did already hit it, but in my opinion, we just completely violated this 5 minute here. I don't see us needing to run lower. I will say that I don't see us needing to go lower here because this range was rebalanced. There is a chance this gets reswept. There's obviously always a chance of that. So I'm going to take this. But this is where, this is all a discretion trade. This is an unfilled 4 hour right here. And obviously ES already hit it. But in my mind, I'm bullish. We hit this 4 hour down here. I want to see continuations. So I'm expecting this 4 hour to get ran, hopefully. So I'm going to take this 5 minute version here. Ideally, I would have wanted to get in down here, but there was just no entry. There's no entry for my model. So yeah, I kind of have to take a late setup, and if it fails, it fails. I'm going to try this though. Half size. I'm not going in a trade like this heavy. Why is my estimated thing? Okay, let's go 1R here. Okay. Wait, is this still fucked up? Got it. Okay, place order. So just want 1R. Hopefully we can just run here. That'd be nice. Okay, break even here. Risk-free trade. Want to just see us displace. If this doesn't displace, I can't really say much. Yeah, so there's that. So draw was really on point here. As you see, we just slowed down. I did say at the start of this session this day, I wanted to see us come lower and then run higher, but we happened to run higher first and not sweep out this high, which made me think this up move would make a lot more sense. But market just did not give really any opportunity. Maybe if we had something like this, maybe if like this was the highest time frame in the leg or something cleaner, or this delivered off a V shape, I would have cooked this day for sure, but just didn't. So unfortunate break even. Can't really be mad at that, to be honest. So yeah. Let me screenshot this. And also the short, I was confident that you heard it in my voice. That is exactly what I wanted, but I just did not like this high. The day after Christmas, this like, I don't know, man. This like, I could have definitely took it off this candle. This was a light bulb candle once we get that displacement and the close under, but just didn't. So I'm not going to sit here and really harp about it. So next day, currently one break even on the week. Currently on the 27th now, so 1 p.m. orange folder. I don't really care about that. And for starters, I want this low right here being a previous day low. So obvious. We'll probably go there in my opinion, and then maybe push higher to this ITL or ITH. All right, bet. So we have swept out this. The first thing I'm noticing too is this SMT that delivered us there. So this does make sense that this was the play that happened here. And okay, I thought this was a devil's mark. I was gonna say we're gonna go to that for sure. But depending on his placement through here, we will either run all these lows today, or if we bounce off perfectly, we'll run all these highs. It's just gonna really be the displacement at this low. That's gonna be the main thing I'm paying attention to. So yeah, hoping that ideally we can sweep it and then get longs. That's what I want, but we'll see. We'll definitely see. Okay, so pretty bearish close for open right here. Let's see what we do. Yeah, so that's that close. That's that close I was talking about. Now with this momentum lower, I'm not expecting anything else besides, where's like hourly low? Yeah, right here, this hourly gap. I want to see this gap get hit, and if that closes, we're gonna go to here. So that's the draws for me today, and yeah, we'll see what we get. I think there's a ton of reason for us to go lower at this point, just how the week is generated. SMT at the high, so yeah. Okay, good displacement here. I need to see, not with those yet, definitely not with those equal highs. We have 10 a.m. coming up. I would just, in a perfect world, I'd want to see 10 a.m. open high and manipulate. This does look really, really heavy though. Do we have, what does this news look like? Yeah. So perfect world here for me is gonna be 10 a.m. closing, getting an open high and it's 15, getting a stop out and then getting shorts. So I'm gonna just like fade everything until 10. Yeah, and it's just like 10 a.m. doesn't open the way I want it to. Which is fine. I don't really care, but already kind of went into this week knowing it's going to be hard for me to really be confident in a trade. But we're moving really good for how you would think Christmas week would be. So yeah, and yeah, just nothing, like really nothing here. There are setups you could have took, I will say that. Like this 2 minute, you could have took it. It's low as fuck in the leg. You do have to realize that with a 15-minute opening at your stop. So that's why I didn't take it. Like you're kind of stupid if you're longing this low in the range, in my opinion. Like just kind of zoom out and see what we're doing here. Like obviously we're bearish, but I don't want to be shorting off that first 5 minute. Like this is the lowest possible spot you could short, and it's just kind of FOMO in my opinion. I would have wanted something like this. I would have wanted us to stall 10 a.m. open, sweep this high, maybe put in an SMT or something, and then get shorts. That's just a lot more structure that would make me more confident. So yeah, I mean, slow ass week, which is kind of what I expected, which I'm fine with. I don't really, that doesn't bother me. I haven't took a trade. Actually, last trade I took was like a banger, and it was last Tuesday, and I could really care less. Like when I'll just pull up my actual charts to show you guys. When this is how the 4 hour looks, it's not going to be easy to really take a trade. The only day I could have took a trade was Friday. This was a super clean move, and I was not on the charts this day. I was actually in Orlando, so yeah, that sucks. But longs up here were clean. There was some 4 minute that I saw that was nice, but then everything from here, Like, what are we doing? Like, if you look at AM session 2, it is terrible. This was today's AM session. I got off about right here. Like, I'm not really gonna watch that. And then you go to yesterday's AM session, and same thing, really just the same exact thing. Right here, chopping our ass off through every single low. No clean movement, just chopping downwards and leaving highs like this. So, yeah. So part of it's just knowing when to not trade. And I'm gonna get this posted. Probably gonna get no views on this shit just because it says no trades. But yeah, I'll catch y'all in the next session. Peace.